Not so much for that reason, just because we were able to get a few runners on. I felt pretty good about it until the end of the innings. We had ample opportunity to beat them with a single, and we just couldn't scratch one across at the end. So I always feel good when the game's decided between the two bullpens. Really, not just the Reds, but really any team. I think we match up as good as anyone, and felt like we had plenty of innings left to give our offense a chance to score one run.
Given that, like you go 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position, is it just an approach or like contagious among guys trying to do too much?
Yeah, I think it was a little different. I think early, Lamb did a good job of slowing us down. He threw a lot of secondary pitches. We chased outside the strike zone. We didn't control the strike zone very well early, at least in the margins. He got a lot of swings and a lot of chases. So. And then as the game went on, I think just getting the big hit, the bases loaded 1-run inning will probably be something that we think about, we talk about, because you come out of that where I think 5 guys got on base that inning. I guess Correa was fielder's choice, but you feel like you should probably come out of that inning with more than 1 run, even though we were happy to tie the score. But all in all, I think there was enough opportunities where one single could have made the difference.
Clear a nice hurdle, not getting in trouble the first or second and going a little bit deeper than he had.
Yeah, it was nice to see him, settle in the game early and after the first pitch hit, which it's very easy to think about that just being a start of another first inning where he's struggling, but he's pretty tough mentally, and he was able to get out of it with a big double play. So, for him, I thought he was much more under control in the first inning. He wasn't as hyper. He wasn't as relying upon his curveball. They came out swinging against his fastball. I think he learned tonight he can get fastball outs when he's needed to, and then he obviously pitched out of trouble in the second inning, after the triple. So, again, another good step forward for Lance. I thought he did a good job of getting us late in the game with minimal damage.
What are your thoughts on Gaddis? Does he look tired to you, or like he's pressing to you? Or?
Yeah, I don't know about tired. I think like any hitter, you chase hits when you're not doing as well as you feel like you could. These are. I thought he swung the bat very well early in the game. Those are 2 bullets that he hit to third base. He got a little unlucky with the interference, which will cost him an at bat. So you look up. He drew a walk at the end. So you look up and he had a decent night. He got nothing to show for it other than a walk. I'll take the 2 bullets to third base, and especially on the one, where we felt like we had a chance. Gomez scores easily from second if he can get it past the third baseman. So, but clearly he hasn't gotten enough hits in the last, few times out there. But we're going to ride him out and let him continue to go. Especially if we face these left-handed pitchers, he's going to get an opportunity to swing his way out of it.
The Carlos Gomez you've got in the last 3 games is kind of what you.
Yeah, pretty impressive, and under control and contributing on both sides. I thought his running catch was just as impressive as any of his hits. Obviously I love the bases loaded bullet, to tie the game. So he's a good player, and I think too often times we all of us ride the highs and lows with players. When at the end of the day talent wins out, and he's showing that under control he can play and contribute at an elite level. The way he's played the last couple games, he's been very impressive.
Where does that Springer catch rank among some of the plays he's made?
For a non-fence type catch, it's as impressive as you'll see. With the distance that he covered, he had no margin for error. He had to go at the perfect angle. He had to launch his body at the perfect time. It's away from his open side, so he's even got to reach across his body. So, our outfield defense can make some crazy good plays, and they continue to wow us with the distance they cover, with the athleticism they show. And both Gomez and Springer tonight showed that. Merzick on the bench could easily do one of those. We've seen Rasmus make some really good catches. So you got to hit it out most of the time to get it past our outfield with the type of room they can cover. And George's is probably ranks number 1 on the year so far.